Hey guys, thank you so much for tuning into my channel, Creating in the Waiting. I am working on a flip-flop journal, and it's 4 signatures, and today I think I'm going to go ahead and bind the pages. So I have already sewed around the edges and put my doilies in the center, as well as, what else? Lining up my pages and such. Sewed around the edges, did the doily, line them up. Yeah, so I feel like I want to go ahead and bind the journal, because maybe it'll make me want to work in it. So what I've done is I have just clipped those in, and I have put this in my first envelope right here. And I'm not going to measure. I'm just going to take my pokey tool, and I'm going to do a 3-hole stitch. That's just the binding method that I prefer. You do which one you prefer. And I'm going to use my needle and some Brazilian wax cording that is found in the jewelry section. I'm just going to thread my needle. I'm going to try to do as many of these as I can. I have cleared all of my storage space, I've done a system update. I mean, I've done all of that. I've wiped my photos, I've wiped my downloads yet again. So all the digitals and such, I'm going to have to go in and re-download once I figure out this issue with my phone. It has happened before with this Android. And when I took it in, AT&T couldn't even figure it out. They were just like, that's so weird. We've never seen this before. I'll go through and put more glue there. That the actual phone itself was what was taking up the storage space is very weird. So these papers have kind of shifted. So what I'm going to do is just move that. Now I have taken the other signatures and kind of just set them to the side here. And your flip-flop is going to want to flip and it's going to want to flop. So you just move your journal how you need to move your journal. Yes, I'm going through each individual page right now, because I'd rather do that than poke new holes. I've embossed quite a few, not quite a few, I have embossed some straw paper in this journal, and then I did include some specialty paper in here also. I did a custom pocket that I have bound. I had an embossed coffee filter in here, but I used the little mini ones that I got that I thought were so stinking cute. And they were just too little. I would literally not really be able to find anything or fit anything in the pocket. I have already put washi tape on some of these pages also that I like doing. Really just kind of for looks. Again, I will go and I will glue that. I'm hoping these other signatures go in a lot smoother than this one, which wasn't bad. It's just don't really want to go through that many pages individually. The custom pocket came out really cute. I have tea dyed some wax paper. Yeah, this is gonna be fun if I don't start paying attention to this. So typically when I bind, I will have my music on and I just will sit here and be lost in the pages versus talking it through. And not having my music on to take my mind off of what I'm actually doing, which is the least favorite part of my project, which is the binding of the pages. But when the pages go in, there is something so satisfying about that. Plus, I know I'm kind of working with limited time. Be careful as to not stab your finger. Now, when you get your pages in, you're gonna, number one, make sure that they're tightened. And then number two, if you are wanting beading at the bottom, you need to make sure that you're leaving enough cording. And I like to leave myself that option just in case. Now here on this journal, I feel like I need a little bit more. And then you want the cording on either side of that middle piece. And then you're gonna wanna double or triple knot this. Use your cording of choice. I used to use twine all the time. I had no problem with it. I do like this a lot better. I know a lot of people use embroidery floss also. I have to say that word super slow. So I'm triple knotting that. And then I'm just gonna cut it off and rinse and repeat. Bounce to the second signature now. Now here on this flip-flop, I have done all the same size envelopes. And she's in beautifully. And then I want my second signature here. So I'm gonna take my pages. So this is not that signature. I do believe it is. I think it's this one. But I just want to make sure that the right one is going in here, which, no, wrong one. That's going there, and then that's my third signature that's being tucked in there. So I'm just lining my pages up, making sure they're where I want them. I have painted on some of these pages also to let them dry. Of course, I have to emboss and sew on them before I bind. This is specialty paper. It feels so beautiful. Okay, so it's lined up. Now I am going to use my little, you can use whatever clips or clamps or whatever you have. Make sure you're binding it into the right crease, the right envelope. So right in through there, making sure, you know, everything's kind of lined up. And then poking through the middle, just because that's what I do. And then the top and bottom. Again, I'm not measuring. You do you, boo-boo. Threading. I do a lot of this just on random lives in my Facebook group, which I will link in the description box below. Would love to have you join and also find my 1K sub biddy giveaway. Watch that video on how to enter in to win. I uploaded that yesterday. Please hit the like, subscribe if you want. If you want to, I would love to have you. And comment so that I know that you're here. Say hey, hey nah. All right, gonna go in through the, or out through the middle, and you can go, you know, in through the bottom. It doesn't, you know, really matter. And then I just kind of use this little guy to pull my needle through if I'm having a problem. Then I'm mean, you can get these done fairly quick if, again, you aren't coming into any problems. I need to move that because that was a problem. All right, where were we at? Making sure that, of course, my thread isn't getting caught on any of the pieces. And if you have pockets in here and stuff stuffed into your pockets, kind of best to remove those. Just, you know, makes things a little bit easier. Now I'm going to want a lot more of this guy. All right. Gonna again make sure it's tight, but not to snap my cording. It has happened. And then just double or triple knotting that. It just, you know, depends on how I'm feeling. Snipping that off. Coming to, let's do my fourth signature back here, and then we will bind that other one. So I have this music sheet, custom vellum, digital pocket, French page, just making sure the pages again are lined up and also the right way, because I wouldn't want to bind a page in the upside down, although it could make for something interesting. Rinse and repeat. Getting it in where I want it, which is right here. Now these doilies, I will go through and either, you know, glue to the flip side of that, like the flip side of the page, or I will take my, I'm just kind of twisting it through. I don't want to shove, 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 or it's going to make a ginormous hole in all of my pages. Don't really want that. All right. So, what do we do with our needle? Anybody see it? Okay, seriously. My needle has disappeared. I felt like I still left the cord on it. There it is. Oh, it was way blending in. Just gonna snip that off. Let me see my time. All right. Probably not gonna be able to get this last signature in with you guys, but you get the gist. We're at 13 minutes in. I'm gonna have to fix that, guys. I do apologize. Oh, well, hello. That wasn't the thread I wanted. And I had an image printed on the fabric for this, for the cover. However, can't find her. And to be honest with you, I might change it. I don't know. Kind of struggling with this journal as far as, I love the pages. I love the color. I love this cover so much. I don't necessarily really even want to do anything with it. I mean, I don't really know just yet. Where are we at? We're back here. It's feeling like it's gonna be a pain. I wish I had my storage stuff figured out. So I didn't, so I could just finish, guys. That's why it helps being on a live, because I could just keep on working. So please join my Facebook group and get back to doing some stuff over there. what are we doing today? We got a swap going on. We're swapping some corner huggers. We just ended a scavenger hunt swap, so everybody's sending those out. We have Wednesday wishes today. And then we have a raffle up also. This journal is going to be raffled this weekend. Bundles also. Then we have a new swap that launches Friday. Then we have Saturday show and tell. And we have Sunday fun day on Sunday. Sometimes I feel like I might do a Sunday fun day this Sunday. But I had just done. And then we have Savage Take 5 and Motivational, not Motivational Monday. Let's Make It Monday. But I just ended a contest and then I did something else on a Sunday. So I feel like this Sunday is due for a Sunday fun day. I love these pages. Are y'all seeing any of these as I'm kind of flipping through? And this vellum, I print onto this vellum. I don't buy it from anywhere. I'm trying to get this last one in before we gotta go. Finishing up some cluster orders. Thank you everyone for those. I think I have like 70 more to make. I got a few orders this morning. Okay, what's gonna happen is I'm gonna lay this down. Stay. And then I'm gonna not rip my doily and my pages. So whenever you're binding this, you're going to make sure that yes, it's tight, but it's not tight, or else you're not going to be able to come through any of these pages because it's going to be so tight in already. Does that make sense? You follow? You dig? I love the way this vellum came out. I'm loving these pages. I feel like I just need to sit with it for a little bit. Because I haven't really just been here, you know, so that the journal can kind of almost speak to me and take on its own personality. I know that sounds crazy, but if you make a journal, you know what I'm talking about. You don't think I'm crazy. Anybody else would be like, all right, this woman has lost her mind. But, you know, I've been really challenging myself as far as uploading content, sharing my tutorials, the Let's Make It Mondays. Okay, I'm struggling here. I can't find my needle. So I haven't been sitting with this journal. I think I have a corner hugger made. I've made some things for her. I made those cute little altered playing card pockets. So cute. Alright, how far are we in? Alright, I gotta cut this. We gotta go. Please hit like, subscribe, and comment so that I know that you're here, and I will bind the rest of this, and I will be on tomorrow with something new for you guys. Y'all be blessed. Create what brings you joy. Bye for now.